Hey everyone, and welcome to Empowered by Self-Love, the podcast. My name is Jessica Fuentes, and I am a certified professional coach. I will be here every Saturday talking about transformation. How to transform those difficulties you encounter throughout your life into lessons. How can you transform that victim mindset into one of opportunity and growth? If you want to transform your life, the key is to learn and realize that you have everything you need within yourself. If you are looking for a safe place to find inspiration, motivation, and the tools to become empowered, then this is the podcast to listen to. This podcast is brought to you by my website, Empowered-SelfLove.com. Thank you for joining me every Saturday, and I want to thank you all for listening every week. Thank you for your support and for making Empowered by Self-Love, the podcast, part of your Saturday routine. I am extremely thankful and grateful for your warm welcome. My hope is to bring you the tools that enriches your life and that helps you become more empowered. So thank you for sharing with your friends and family, and let's continue to spread the knowledge and the inspiration. In this episode, I will be talking about the power of morning and evening routines. Hi there, happy Saturday. I wish you are feeling well, full of energy, and ready for today's episode. I welcome you to another episode of Empowered by Self-Love, the podcast. I am your host, Jessica Fuentes, and today I want us to focus on the importance of having healthy routines in the morning and in the evening. The way you start your day determines the energy for that day, and the way you end up your day can also determine you resting well. And not only that, you can also get to see how your day was and how much you progressed. But before I get into any details, let me break these two habits apart. And that way we can focus on each. Let's begin with why it is so important and even powerful to have a good and healthy morning routine. When you begin your day, you get to set the mood for the entire day. And if you want to have a productive day, it is important to establish the intentions for that day as soon as you wake up. This helps improve your mood, your productivity, and your overall well-being. So now let me ask you, what is the first thing that you do when you turn off the alarm? And now try to analyze how your days are like. Are they stressful? Do you feel like you have no time or trying to catch up with everything throughout the entire day? If that is your case, let me tell you, you're not alone and you have no reason to feel like a failure or bad because of it. We all have been victims of starting the day from the wrong side of the bed or even start every day like this. But the idea of today's episode is to provide you with tools and ideas on how you can start your day and boost your energy to have a more productive day, better time management, better focus, and less stress. Having a healthy morning routine will help you in many areas overall. Aside of enhancing your productivity and your focus, it also improves your mental and your emotional well-being because it promotes better physical health and even helps enhance your relationships with others and even with yourself. So, some examples of a good morning routine are: first, you have to give your mind and your body time to wake up, right? So you can try to wake up every day at the same time. Establishing A waking up routine at the same time every day, even in weekends, helps you regulate your body's sleep cycle. That way, your body gets accustomed to waking up every day at the same time. Another important thing you should do is to hydrate yourself. Drink a glass of water as soon as you wake up before drinking anything else. You can also take at least 5 minutes to meditate, and doing this helps you connect with your higher self and with God. And it helps you start your day by being mindful, being present. Another thing you can do and incorporate is to do stretching. Doing morning stretches helps you start the day refreshed and allows you to flow the energy throughout your body. Another thing you can incorporate is saying positive affirmations. You know exactly where you are at in your life's journey right now. And the best way to reinforce yourself is with positive affirmations that motivate you to move forward to achieving your goals. You can also incorporate practical tasks such as making your bed every day, because this helps you begin the day with an organized environment and with a completed task. You should also prepare yourself breakfast. Make yourself a healthy breakfast. And sit down and plan your day. We all have a long to-do list, and they are long and never ending. And if you take 10 minutes every morning to go over the list that you have, you can establish priorities and you can start the day with a clear plan and clear focus. Now, there are things you should avoid in the morning. First of all, don't snooze. Oh my God, we all press the snooze button. And if we want to establish a sleeping cycle, don't get in your way. So don't snooze. Follow through with the sleep cycle that you have established. Another thing to avoid is to check your phone. This is your time. You need to prioritize yourself. Dedicate time to yourself. Instead of going over your phone, checking emails, checking social media, checking the WhatsApp, whatever it is that you go and check, please avoid the phone and prioritize yourself. If you want to do something with your phone, maybe just listen to an audiobook, but avoid at all costs sitting down and scrolling for 20 minutes over your phone. This is your time. Give yourself the priority you deserve. Now, let's talk about the evening routine. I know that by the end of the day, after work and a busy day, and after the commute, you're tired. And I am sure that probably you had complications that arose throughout the day. And the least you want to do is more things. But the thing most of us get to associate with unwinding and relaxing is to sit down and watch TV or grab our phones and scroll watching TikToks and social media. And yeah, that could be something cool, something entertaining. But think about it. If you had a stressful day, wouldn't it be better to release the stress in a healthy way? Would it be better to give yourself time to unwind rather than just sit down and scroll on your phone? The first step here is to dissociate relaxation with these activities. Because what will really help wrap up your day is to decompress and to unwind. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch TV. Yes, if you have the time, watch TV or go over social media. I'm not saying you need to stop it completely, but try to stop that habit like 2 hours before the bedtime. Now, some ideas of how you should finish your day in a healthy way during your evening routine are: first, you need to avoid having a heavy meal before bedtime and refrain from having or consuming anything with caffeine, because these two can affect and disrupt your sleep. Now, having said that, when you wrap up your day, you should go over everything you did during the day and plan your next day. That way, you know what you accomplished and you have a clear idea on how you will start the next day. After that, try to engage in calming activities such as practicing yoga or taking a warm bath or shower or reading a book. This is a healthy way to finish up your day. Also, like right before going to bed, set up your sleep environment. Ensure that your room is dark, quiet, and cool because that promotes a good night's sleep. There's also a technique that I have been using and it has helped me immensely when going to sleep. I do the 4-7-8 technique, and this is simply a breathing exercise to relax yourself. You just need to inhale slowly through your nose and count to 4. Then you hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then you exhale slowly and completely through your mouth, counting to 8. You repeat this multiple times, and I can guarantee that you will have a great night's sleep. It has done wonders to me. I don't even recall repeating the pattern for more than 3 times because I simply fall asleep super fast. And not only that, I have the best night sleep every time I do this. Lastly, establish a consistent sleeping routine. And what do I mean by this? Get your body accustomed to go to bed at the same time. It is also important to get enough hours of sleep. The recommended number of sleeping hours is 8 hours. We all know this. But if that seems unreasonable because you have so many things on your plate, maybe that means you're not giving yourself the priority you should. Of course, there are exceptions, like you just had a baby and you're sleep deprived. So this particular recommendation won't apply to a mother or parents of a newborn baby. But if you're not in that situation, why not give yourself resting time? That is the fuel that you need to make your next day be more productive and more energized. So there you have it. And as I wrap up today's episode, I hope you're feeling inspired to examine your own routines and make small but impactful changes. You don't have to apply all of these recommendations I gave you all at once, or if you are not in agreement with any of them, you don't have to impose yourself. But it is good to promote nurturing and consistency because it is healthy both in the morning and in the evening. It's not just about efficiency or productivity. It is about enhancing your overall quality of life by deliberately setting the tone at the beginning of the day and winding it down effectively at the end of your day. You are investing in your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, and that is priceless. So I invite you to commit to yourself and make mindful choices that prioritize your health and your happiness, and take control of your days, one sunrise and one sunset at a time. Embrace the power of these routines and watch as your days become richer, more fulfilling, and more aligned with the life you truly deserve. And as Mark Murdoch said, the secret of your future is hidden in your daily routine. So keep thriving and living your best life each day at a time. If you feel that this is a message you connected with, I am very glad and happy that this will be the beginning of an extraordinary journey of transformation and empowerment for you. So remember that we have a date every Saturday. You can't miss the next episode in which I will be talking about the power of consistent learning. Thank you for listening to today's episode, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that it brought some perspective as well as hope. If there is any particular topic you would like me to discuss, or if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email at jessica.fuentes@empowered-selflove.com. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find me there as empowered.selflove. I also encourage you to visit my webpage, empowered-selflove.com, and explore more about what coaching is all about. In the Services tab, you can sign in for the free discovery session. During the discovery session, I will explain everything you need to know about coaching, the type of coaching I specialize in, and the packages I have available for you. You can find all the links on the episode's notes. Remember, if you like this content or thought of somebody that could benefit from it, please share it with your friends and family. Remember that we have a date every Saturday, and I can't wait for us to meet again. See you next week!